everybody's on social media, even your parents. But does the fact that they gave birth to you mean that they're entitled to follow you? Well, yeah. According to Odyssey.com, the answer is no.
What?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Odyssey.com is saying this. The website makes the case that you should not let your parents follow you on your social networks because they'll eventually... They're gonna embarrass you and stalk your every move.
That's so true.
Isn't that their job as a parent?
Well, are you here for letting your parents follow you or not?
Yes, I absolutely am here for it. My mom is at New Yorican Mama, thank you very much. And I love that she is like tech savvy and she can post pictures and she can like pictures and she comes to my defense for the haters.
Oh, I love
So
that.
I appreciate that. There's nothing like a mom's love. But what I'm most grateful for is I think you only have this feeling if you ain't cool with your mama like that. Now, that's number one. And number two, I think I was raised in a household where my mom said the most important thing was for me to be who I am 100% at all times.
Right.
And that she never wanted to feel like she didn't know who her daughter was. Like, there's a difference of, obviously, you should be respectful, but my mom knows, like, what I'm capable of and what I'm not. Like, even when I was a teenager, she was like, I know my kids. Like, if somebody came and said, Adrian, you know, stole a hot oil treatment, which I did at some point in life. I'm not proud of it, but I did do that. She was like, sounds like my daughter. Versus, I know a lot of teenagers' parents don't know who their kids are. And even when I was growing up, I'd be like, you don't, like, their parents knew nothing about them. Like, they would never even fathom. My child curses? What? My child would never. And like, lady, you don't know who your kid is.
I'm 38 years old. Mama mine knows exactly who her daughter is. I keep trying to block her, but she knows my password, so she unblocks herself.
Yeah, but what is she?
You blocked your mom, Jeannie?
There's 3 people. My mom had 3 kids. Dennis and Daniel blocked my mom successfully. I tried to block my mom, but she know the password, so she unblocked right away.
Wait, but seriously, Jeannie, you go everywhere with your mom. You're obsessed with your mom. You share so much with her. Why would you want to block her?
Because my mom is unafraid of what to say to people. She just says what she thinks.
But I love that about Mama Mai.
Exactly.
Look at me,
Then let her follow and speak
She does. She speaks for me. I follow her.
She does.
I love her Instagram.
Yes. Okay, I love her Instagram too, but first of all, I tell Mama Mai, don't answer all those people in the DMs. There's crazy people up in there. She answers everybody.
She's friendly.
She's giving my phone number out to people on the DM.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's going too far.
It's too crazy. So Mama Mai, like, I think if your mom, yes, if you have a good relationship,
my mom's that cool. Like,
but if your mom wants to answer for you, if you're single and your mom is trying to be out there hooking you up with different people, put a block on it.
Yeah,
it's not a necessary
Well,
thing.
I want to speak up because I'm going to be interested because I'm talking about the underage kids. I ain't talking about you old heifers, all right? The underage kids, because I bought my niece, Naomi, a phone. And I feel like since I bought her the phone, I should be allowed to be on her social media. I bought the phone, I paid a bill. I want to see who you talking to.
I would... If Aiden and Araya were at the age right now where, you know, they can have Instagram or Twitter, I would want to follow them.
Yes. Right.
I would be interested. You know what, though? I want my mom to follow me. I even asked her, I said, Mom, do you have a Facebook account? She was like, no. I said, well, Mom, do you have an Instagram account? She's like, no. But you know what? I think she secretly follows her kids.
You think she has a fake account?
I do, because she'll say certain things, and I'm like, how did you know that? I posted it on my Instagram, Mom, so I know you either have Google alerts or you're stalking.
Yeah, see? But I think that's okay. Okay, like, obviously, I have teenage lit kids. That's what we call them. And I follow them. They follow me.
I love it.
But what do you do?
Their dad follows them. They follow their dad. And you guys, have you heard of Finstas?
What's that?
I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this, because I don't know if this is like a teenage code thing that I'm breaking. Okay, so teenagers have Instagrams, and then they have Finstagrams, which are their fake Instagrams.
Oh.
So they have main pages, and then they have secondary pages that they write like the goofy fun stuff, and they keep them private.
But see, that's why
They keep it private from the moms?
No, I follow it.
Okay.
Just private from other people that don't know them.
Yeah.
I do think, but okay, where do you draw the line as a parent? Like, if you see, you know, on your child's, you know, Instagram account or something that's inappropriate, do you talk to them? I mean, because, or do you embarrass them?
How To me, it depends on how old they are.
Okay.
I mean,
If it's a teenager.
If it's a teenager and I see that Aiden is doing something or Araya is doing something, I'm not going to say it on their Instagram page.
Exactly.
Right, okay.
I'll tell them face to face, like, what are you doing? Explain this.
Then I'm a hypocrite because if I was a parent and I saw some indecent behavior on my kid's Instagram, I would absolutely let the world and your friends know that I don't approve of that.
See, you are Mama Mike 2.0.
That's a double standard.
I can't.
That's why you're not a parent.
That is true, but kids are tricky nowadays. I know we'd like to think all of our kids are like innocent and great and everything, but kids have another side to their life. You
Yeah.
gotta
That's
keep
what
your
I'm
name on the
saying.
streets.
That's why I think you should
I agree with that.
I think you should just make a fake account, you know, and not reveal yourself as
Like
the
my
parent.
mom,
and
like
that way you
Mama
can kind
Darlene.
of check on them because to me it's no different than if you check their room. You know what I mean?
yes.
It's like
If
if
it's under your house, you pay the rent.
That's
It's
what
your
I'm
room.
saying. So if
Yes.
you buying that phone, and you should be able to look and see, but maybe not as yourself, you know, somebody else. Just a suggestion.
Okay.
I hear that. Well,
Oh my God.
speaking of requests, some ladies have been asking if it's okay to refer to their man as their husband, even though they're not married. In fact, a user on WeddingBee.com asked about this after she saw a friend call her boyfriend of just a few months her hubby. The friend defended using the term, explaining that they lived together and he took care of her kids within a few months, like we just said. So they were as good as married and didn't need a piece of paper to prove it. So ladies, do you find it annoying when people do this?
I want to hear from the married women.
Yeah.
Why?
I just think it's, for me, I think it's corny. I wouldn't do it. I just think it's...
Why? Why is it corny?
I just think it's corny because it's like, that's not your husband.
Yeah.
But I will say this, and I feel that if you don't feel you need the paper, then why do you need the title?
That is true.
Let them know.
If you don't
is
need the
true.
paper, just be like, that's my man. He's a great, and that doesn't take away from his commitment to you. That doesn't take away from him being a great father. That's great. You'd be like, that's a man, and he's a great man.
You
but
could call him,
husband
like-
is just like,
Yeah.
then that's not your husband.
But that's why there are ways to call them something with a word in front of it. Like, I think most women have a work husband, right? Somebody who's close to them in work, and they do everything, maybe share an office, and you call them
What?
like a work husband.
No.
People have that.
They
I've
do?
heard of that. I think
Yeah.
I have never heard of that.
Yes.
You have
Yes.
A work
Oh,
husband?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like somebody, go ahead.
Somebody who
Okay.
works very closely beside you, maybe if you're in an office or you guys are a partnership, maybe in a business.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
For
real
me, it's my
inappropriate.
manager.
Like
He's
Adam
a-
could have a work wife.
Oh,
you know?
hell no.
Exactly. I'm not here for it either.
Really?
No.
Okay, then if you don't have a work husband, which I have a work husband, do you have a gusband?
What's a husband?
Like a gay best
gay
friend?
best
Okay, that's
Oh.
fine. That's fine. I'm here for
Oh.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, that's a term I ain't never heard.
Okay, every
Husband.
woman needs a husband, man. That's your girlfriend and your gay best friend, and they are there for you thick and thin.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
No,
I'm
they
here for
call
that.
it.
That's
They
fine.
call it a good Judy. That's what I thought they
Good
called
Judy?
it.
Good Judy?
Good Judy. Yeah, good
okay.
Judy. You know, but no. I think there are other titles.
Yes.
When you are living, you could say significant other. Some people don't like using partner if it's a male and a female because they tend to say that gays are partners. But you could say that's my
old
partner.
I wonder what Goldie
you know?
Hawn and Kurt Russell call each other.
My old lady. That's what you.
Oh, my
No,
old lady.
I would think that that's my woman. That's my man. I think that is a significant title. That is my man. That is my woman. I just think
I
Husband.
really enjoyed the stages of my relationship
Yeah.
with my husband now. So when we were boyfriend and girlfriend, I loved calling him my boyfriend.
Yeah.
And then when he was my fiance, I loved saying, this is my fiance.
Yeah.
And now that he's my husband, I like saying, this is my
But see,
husband.
that's
I
what
love
I'm saying.
that.
Yeah.
It's
It is what
I
it is.
feel like there's work steps you take towards those titles.
Yeah, but look, what they're saying is like we've been together. Like, okay, in that case, it was
That
2
was just a
months.
few
To me,
months.
that's just too soon.
Yeah,
But
okay.
there have been women that are like, we've been 10 years, things
Yeah,
like that.
got it.
And they're saying,
Are they putting it out there in the...
I feel like
the universe?
I heard life partner, which I also think is a really
like
good
partner.
title.
Oh,
Life
So, like,
partner.
this
Life
is my
partner.
soulmate.
Yes.
This is my heart. I like all that stuff. I just think if it doesn't matter to you to be actually married, then why does it matter so much to
Yeah.
have the title?
Yes.
Maybe
Yeah.
because they really want the title, but they
Yeah.
can't get it.
Yeah.
Boom! Ding, ding, ding!
So, I mean, that's just the truth of the matter.
That is
Sometimes
true.
you
I
can't
think that's
get it.
true.
So maybe you need to have a talk with your
Yes.
wannabe husband and say,
Yeah, if you want him to... Because I'm sorry, I'm not letting just anybody call me their wife if they
Yeah.
haven't worked for that title or for
Especially
the privilege
after
to
2
call
months.
me their wife.
Yes, it's a very
Yeah,
serious title.
that is
Okay,
a serious
it's true.
title. You don't take that lightly.
Okay, well, married or not, a topic most people are nervous to talk about with their partner is money, honey. Come on, but one person that isn't afraid to tackle the subject is Shark Tank host Barbara Corcoran. Now, Barbara was asked, what are the biggest mistakes women make with their money? Barbara replied saying, quote, they don't spend it. I am a believer in spending money as fast as you can and believing that more money will come. So, wow. That's
Money as fast as you
process
can.
that. Barbara, who grew up poor, said her mother struggled to make ends meet. But she knew that everything would work out, and it always did. So, man, I like Barbara's statement up until the part when I'm taking words literally, but the part where she says, spend it as fast as you can. Like, I do know people in my own family who hold on to that money and save it, and they don't, my mom still drives an old car. I drove an old car until I didn't, want to drive anymore, but I held on to everything just because I was afraid of losing money, because I think it's just something that happens when you grow up with not much.
Right.
But then I realized, what you gonna do when you die? You gonna take that money with you?
Exactly.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean?
It's a great
and so
point.
I think it's important now to spend enough to at least live your life fully. And I mean, like, if you need therapy, get the therapy to live fully. If you need a nice,
Vacation.
prized vacation or a jacket or something that makes you feel like I've never afforded something like this, treat yourself so you live fully.
I think women make the mistake of not spending their money smartly.
Yes.
And a lot of women make the mistake of spending their money on a man.
Ooh,
And-
they do?
Yeah.
Or things
Yeah.
that they think will get them.
Or
a
get
man.
them a man. I
Yes.
think
Yes.
that's...
That's intentionality, too. Don't spend things to get a man. Spend things to get
And
yourself
I'm not
to
saying-
I have
If-
heard that. So go ahead.
I'm not saying don't spend money on if you have a boyfriend or husband
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm saying just make sure that it's balanced.
Yeah.
I think
And it's spent
sometimes we
wisely.
tend to wisely and make sure that it's balanced.
Have you guys heard the term scared money don't make no money or
Yeah,
something like that?
yeah.
And it's actually saying, like, if you're scared, like sometimes investing in yourself, starting a business, like sometimes that might take a big, large sum of money, but it might lead you into something that could be so much greater. I even feel that way about tithing in church or doing something for a good cause. Sometimes you can say to yourself, okay, this is the last $5 I got, and you may see somebody in need. I say give that last $5. I do believe God is gonna give that back to you tenfold.
I'm gonna give $250. I'm gonna give $250. I ain't gonna get a whole $5.
But I'm telling you,
I'm giving
I
the
believe it
$250.
works.
I'm
No,
getting
have you
half.
ever heard
I
testimonies?
tithe.
Have you ever heard testimonies
I
of people who
yeah.
give and they give without even thinking about it? They're like, I'm just gonna give this. I may not even have it, but I'm gonna
Have you
give
ever
it, and
in
God
church-
blesses them.
Yes.
Tithe
I
is
love your
10%
heart,
though.
babe.
Yeah.
It is.
Yes,
That's-
I've thought
that
about that.
is.
I
10%?
used, man, there are times
10%
when you
of
think about
$5.
that paycheck and you break down that 10% and you're like, man, can't this month just be an 8? Like, you just really, like, sometimes it's hard.
I swear it always
but I
works
understand
out.
what you're saying.
I get it, but-
Have you ever been in need
Yes.
and you've done something
Yes.
really good for someone
true
else?
believer
And the
of
next day,
tithing.
I
I'll
believe
get a
it
phone.
too.
I'll literally even do something for a family member or someone who they'll say, "Hey, I need to borrow this money," and you'll be like, "Man, I don't really have it, but I'm gonna take this leap of faith and I'm gonna put that money out there." I promise it to you. Every time I've done it,
Gosh, you
I get the
guys.
phone call the next day of a job opportunity, another door opening for me. So I agree that sometimes you can't be scared. You put that money forward, God will bless you.
Smart money make money.
Yes.
Not just giving it all. I'm sorry. I
you
give
gotta
you half. I
be
give you
wise.
10%. That's
God
tithing.
gives you wisdom too. Don't be dumb.
Yes. It's the intention of also, if you give money to friends or family, consider it a gift. Think of it as a gift.
Yes.
When you start to lend friends or family money, right? And then you expect it to come back and things don't happen right and your spirit gets changed and all of a sudden you need to go to church
But
for
if you
prayer.
tell me it's a loan,
I'm
Yeah,
just
and then they
thinking.
have a
Tell me
new
it's a
Louis
loan.
bag, but they didn't pay you the money back. Tam, how do
True.
you feel?
Well, when I think about spending your money wisely, honestly, okay, I'm gonna be real. You see a lot of child actors out there who you see a lot of child actors out there who start out well.
Yes.
And
Right.
after a while, they just spend their money on, ridiculous
Drugs.
things. Yes. My mom taught Tia and I the importance of investing.
Yes.
Investing your money.
Yeah.
Make money off your money.
Yes.
And I think yes, it's
that's
true.
great.
And I think we don't hear about that a lot. I think when people hear about investment, they think that you have to invest like a lot of money to get a lot back. No, you guys, just start small. Start with $5.
Yep.
You'll see, it'll grow to 10. Then that 10 will grow to 20. That's why Sister is still doing okay.
There we go.